So this is going to be a potentially very stupid video, and it might not pan out all that great because, for the most part, I'm just going to be talking about this one Instagram reel I saw. I have it pulled up right now, but I'll try. Um, so background, there's a musician, rapper, whatever, named Zeddy Wills, who I like his music. I especially like the production. Anyway, so he's had like 10 different songs go really viral on TikTok slash Instagram. Knows what he's doing, that guy. Um, Most recently, it's the song he came out with. It's the part that got popular, like the little snippet of audio being used, is actually a different person. He was on the song though, that guy. But anyways, and it's called Strut. So as they all do, it's spawned a little trend where people would dance to it. And one girl in particular, she had a video. She was dancing to the song. She was in a chair. I'm not going to continue talking about her video and the dance she did because I feel like I'll just immediately start feeling really weird. Anyways, I only found out about any of that because I saw the video that one guy, he made a little stitch on Instagram Reels with that video with the dance. I'll read you guys the exact text right now. um, when your homegirl suggests studying together just to end up making both of you less productive. That's what it said. Um, and the conceit of the video is that it repeatedly cuts to the girl doing the dance as he is, like, pretending to study on the laptop, and he's getting more and more distracted by her. And he's like trying to shoo her away, but is enjoying watching her do the dance. And this jumped out to me a lot. This was a fascinating video to me, and and I couldn't help but engage with it and read the comments and all that stuff. And as it turned out, that guy had made like 10, upwards of 10 different videos with a bunch of different made up scenarios wherein he is reacting to specifically that one video of that girl doing that dance. Um, which is weird. But I guess the thing that was really interesting to me is that it's just like been a while since I've seen like a guy's attraction to a girl manifest itself in that way specifically. I feel like it's most common among people in primary school. I'm being so mean to this guy. I feel terrible, and I feel like I'm being just like a real bitch right now. Like I'm being a real asshole, saying all of this stuff. Um, but I do think all of it, so I um sucks to be me. Um, and for this next part, I don't have any specific examples yet, but I hope you guys all also remember, um, way back when in 2022, the whole stuff with like the Sigma edits, and like the like it would be one video, and then it would cut to like a vignette of Patrick Bateman and Thomas Shelby from Peaky Blinders, like reacting to what just happened. Wonder if I could find one. I'll have to cut all this out, won't I? Well, here's one example I saw recently. It'll be like a video where a girl is taking a selfie in front of a car, and then a guy walks up to her and is like, "Can I be in the photo?" And the girl's like, "No, you can't be in the photo." And he's like, "Okay, get the fuck out, get the fuck away from my car, then." And then again, smash cut to all of the different reactions. Um, I find Oh, there's one I saw recently where it was two like two Indian kids, and it was a guy and a girl. The girl like gives a slip of paper. I suppose the audience is meant to assume with her number on it, to the guy, and the guy just smiles and laughs, and then like tosses the paper away, and then again smash cut to the reactions of the other Sigmas. Um, and so that video and the guy with his like many different duets with the girl doing the dance, the exact same. They're the exact same videos. They communicate an identical message, and it's really funny to see like that way in which a guy's attraction to a girl manifests itself, wherein they start like just very clearly wishing fervently that the girl was attracted to them, such that they have the opportunity to reject her, even though they don't really want to. It's like the desire to have your crush have a crush on you. um it's funny to see that in like a different form, sort of, with the little duet, because it's like usually, that would be a made up scenario that you kind of save for like being in your head, but now we have people who just make those little Instagram reels and they advertise it to everyone. It's just like, guys, imagine this. um and that's funny. There's a lot of comedic value in that. I was always fond of of those little Sigma edits. I'm ashamed to admit it. They were a guilty pleasure. Not that I engaged with them in any other way other than like, knowing how stupid they were and laughing at them. But like I liked laughing at them because more often than not you could tell that they came from, little boys from the ages of 9 to 12. Um and it's like, yeah, yeah, a lot of little boys did act like that, didn't they? It's like that is such an appealing fantasy in the minds of any 12-year-old boy, that a girl would give you her number and then you throw the number away. And it's like I've noticed like that's a way that they'll try to that the little boys will try to distance themselves from girls, kind of, right? Because they're just right then in the phase of kind of outgrowing the notion that girls are gross, and starting to actually like them, you know? So it's like first you have the no girls in the treehouse phase, and then eventually you are going to have the I want to date a girl phase. This is obviously we know who we're referring to here. This is about straight guys specifically. This is an experience experienced by straight guys. Don't want to erase the experiences of anyone else. Just not specifically what I'm currently talking about. Um, anyways, but then you have that little in between phase where it's just so common that it manifests itself as a desire, for them to be interested in you. And it's not something that I've ever heard anyone else point out specifically, like this phenomenon that happens. But it's like it's definitely a thing. I've noticed that. I of course was like that when I was like 10. And would have those little made up scenarios in my head. Humiliating to admit, but like, I'm making this video, aren't I? So I might as well. I don't want to try to seem like I'm like, trying to position myself as above everything, as just like an observer looking down. Like I am among the people I'm talking about here. I'm not separated from this stuff, and I know that. Anyways, so so yeah, that was a really fun Instagram reel for me to come across, and it kind of spawned that whole thought process. Um, what a shitty ass fucking video this is. I don't know why I did this.